Hi, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Don't forget to check the description to this video. I have links to some of my popular videos, a link to my Amazon account for a lot of things that you all ask about. Don't forget I have a bunch of playlists on the homepage of this channel. Thank you. So part of my process for packing is I have to remember my dogs. So each dog is going to get 2 of these gallon-sized bags, and I put their name. So that way daycare knows which dog it goes to. So I put Callie, 1 bag twice daily. So that way they know she gets 2 bags per day. So then let's do Baxter. Baxter, 1 bag 2 times daily. I just write it however I remember to do it. I got Lou, 1 bag 2 times daily. And then who's left? Callie, Baxter, Sammy. Sammy, 2, 1 bag, dang it. Hang on, let me get a different one. So Sammy, 1 bag 2 times daily. There might be an easier way to write it, I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's move over and I'll show you how I bag up their food. Before we move over there, I actually will put the letter of their name on I put their food in a little Ziploc bag, one of these little baby ones. And so I have to figure out how many times a day they're going to eat. And I always send a couple extra. So Tuesday evening, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'll send 2 extra. So I'm going to do 9. I'll just do an even 10 bags per dog. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to do 10. That's all 10 calories. So I'm going to go on and finish filling out the rest of them, and I'll get back. Then I go through and I open up each one, and I just kind of drop it down in the food so it makes it faster. You might say, Terry, why do you bag them all up and not just send the dog food? Like send the container. Well, for one, Lou gets his own kind because of his allergies. And for 2, they get a little bit different amounts. And so, you know, I try to be as accommodating as possible. These people are kind enough to keep my dog safe when I'm out of town. These people are kind enough to let me just waltz in 5 days a week and say, hey, I'm bringing my dogs to daycare today. And, you know, they don't bat an eye when I bring 4 dogs in to play for the day. So I want to make things as easy on them as possible, because they're a really wonderful place. I'm very fortunate that that I have a place that I can take my dogs to and know that they're going to be well taken care of. And I'm fortunate that my dogs love going to this place. For them, it's like Disneyland. So I'm going to go on. This is Lou I'm working on now. So I'm going to finish filling up Lou's bags. And then I'll show you what I do with the bags when I'm done with them. So when I'm done with the bags, I go ahead and drop them. Sometimes I need 1 Ziploc, sometimes I need 2. But I put them in here, and then I zip them up. So then that way they can set Lou's food on top of Lou's kennel. And let me go ahead and open up this second one. So Lou gets more than the others. He's a bigger boy. Let's just make an even number 2. 3, 4. And to be quite honest, they always send these bags back, the outer bags. But, so I actually had some from the last trip. So then I put them in this old bag that I had for years and years. And I drop them in here. So I'm going to do that with the other 3, and I'll show you when I'm all done. So while I'm doing Baxter's, you might wonder how much it is to board 4 dogs. It is $100 a night for all 4 of them. I know someday when I decrease the number of dogs, that dollar amount will go down. But yeah, it is $100 a night for the dogs. Daycare for the 4 of them, they actually grandfathered me in at an old price. So it is not the same for other people. If you're in my area and you want to board your dogs or whatever, and it's a little bit more. I have been going there since 2005, and they know that I rescue dogs and that I take dogs that a lot of people don't want. So they have been very kind to me and said as long as I have 4 dogs, I will get to keep the old prices. So when one of them passes away, I will go shift to the new prices that they have now. But anyway, so yeah. So to board my dogs overnight, it's right at $100 for night. They are like a hotel. So if I come in before 10 a.m., then they will, then that's whenever the payment ends. But if I come in, later than that, then I will be paying for another night. So even though we plan on getting home like the evening, Friday evening, I will still have to pay for Friday night as if they stayed the night Friday night and I picked them up Saturday morning. But that's totally okay with me because I love this place and, I love how they take care of my dogs. So Baxter's only fits in 1 bag. So, all right, now I'll get on with the other dogs. Okay, so their stuff is prepped. Now I know I'm not going for quite a while, but it's ready. And all I have to do is grab this bag when it's time to go. So I'll put this up on the shelf somewhere. And then whenever I go in a while, I'll be able to do this. And I'll do the same thing when I have my eye surgery. So I just wanted to share kind of how I pack up for the dogs. And then we'll share how I pack up for me. We're going to do a trial run and see if all my stuff can fit into this bag. Or if I have to take a big cooler. The things that I'll be taking, I have my plain electrolytes. I'm putting them in a Ziploc bag because if something spills out and there gets wet down in there, I do not want my electrolytes wet. I'm going to have my coffee Tuesday morning, so I will have that cup. And then I've got my coffees in here. There is a couple different kinds. So I'll have that in here. And then, like I said, I'll take mine Tuesday morning. And so I will have 2 with me, and then I'll wash it out when I get to the hotel room. I also want to take my Toranis. So I'm going to go on and zip this up. Being that it's liquid, if it spills out, I don't want it to spill out into the thing. I'm also going to take, hang on. Last year, I did not take any plates or forks with me. So I'm taking some with me this year. So I've got some plates. So if I'm in the hotel and I'm eating, I've got those and some forks. Throwing in some gloves, just go with it. Then that way I can pick up the burger if I don't want forks. So I've got my electrolytes. I'm going to put these on the tip top. Shaker cup, water cup I've got back here. I'm going to take a fresh one Tuesday morning, a clean one, so that way it'll be, clean. Then it'll last me from Tuesday through while I'm gone. And then we've got plates, forks, and burgers. So let's grab the burgers. There's 3 days. I have 1 more burger to grab. My refrigerator looks so empty. So the 3 frozen ones are on bottom, and I've got the jerky, and I've got my burgers. So now if I put the plates and electrolytes on top, I also have some ice. I'm going to see if they can fit in there. If I need it, if I don't need it. Not 100% sure. I just got some ice in a Ziploc bag. With those burgers being frozen, I probably don't need them. But, you know, this will be good. I can have it. And I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So if I put that in there, and then I put the plates and electrolytes on top. No, it's not all gonna fit. Because I still have my apples, and the chips don't have to go in here, but yeah, let me go get my bigger cooler. Hold on. Let me see if I took the ice out. If the other stuff would fit. I'm just trying not to have, like, you know, multiple bags. I just would like everything in one container, so that's why I was hoping it would all fit in here, like the apples and the chips. The chips don't need to be cold, but I'd rather them be in here with my food in one place. So hang on, let me see if the chips and apples would fit, because I could leave the ice here if I need to. Let's see. So let's put the apples in. Like I said, we're just doing a test run. I'm not leaving for a while. I just want to make sure everything can fit down in here. And the apples, I think that's all in there. So yeah, actually, if I leave the ice out, which like I said, the burgers are going to be frozen, and they don't have to stay frozen. They're just going to be in this case Tuesday morning until we get to the hotel. So they will defrost some, which is fine because I want some defrosted for the next day. So yeah, I think this will work. Like I said, I just needed a trial run to see what it was my game plan needed to be. So, all right, so that's how I'm going to do my food for the trip. Also, my plan is I'm going to take this lunchbox. So that way what I'll do is at the day of the conference, I'll grab some burgers, you know, because they're in packages of 2. So I may put like 3 packages of burgers in here and take them down to the conference along with an apple and a bag of chips. So that way I'm armed for whatever happens. You know, I just trying to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row for myself. I won't need any silverware because they'll have silverware already for the other people and what they're eating. So I can just go grab a package of silverware and a plate and put my burger on it. What I've done in the past is just break my burger up on my plate. Maybe if I get a salad, put that with it, however I do it. But this way, I'm carrying it down, and it looks nicer than just bringing a Ziploc baggie full of burgers. So I'll take this along with me. And actually, I'll put my lunch in it on Tuesday, so that way I don't have to pack one more thing. And that's my game plan for my food and the dog's food. And that's how I navigate going on a conference when it comes to food and the dogs. So I'll show you how I incorporate my food when I'm on the conference trip.